am under the water. Please.
I have played many video games in 2023. Whether they are good, shit or mid, today I'm going to rank all of them in a tier list. But first, a couple of rules. 1. All games that I will rank will be games that I have played on Steam and Steam only. All games will be ranked in alphabetical order. Alright, let's begin. This game is pretty fun. It's a small indie game about saving humanity from impending doom by, colonizing space planets and stuff. Even if it might not look hard, this game is decently difficult. For a small indie title, it's pretty good. B tier, I guess. I was not expecting this game. Out of nowhere, it just popped up on my YouTube recommendations. This is a little spin-off of the Portal series, which has been confirmed to not be canon to the lore of the Portal games. To play this game, you need a controller, hooked up to your PC. Fairly short 1 hour callback to the Portal series. Pretty cool, but nothing really special. C tier. Astroneer is a pretty great game that still holds up pretty good. It's a survival game about building these big space bases and advancing through the research catalog to discover cool new items. And essentially mess around with whatever you want. Considering that in the past years I have played the shit out of this game. This year wasn't anything special when it comes to playtime. There's not much to say here other than good game. 8 tier.
Hey! It's haram, bro!
Aku ngeruak lah.
This game is pretty goofy. It's clearly inspired by the games that Danny made, all the way down to the victory animations. Even if it might seem like a game with nothing to do, there's actually game modes in here, and yeah, I don't know what to rate this game. C tier. You can go play it right now, it's free. This is probably the most beautiful game on this list. I just bought it this year when it was on sale, and holy crap, I do not regret buying it. Black Mesa is a remaster of the original Half-Life, but it is done so greatly. Especially the part where you go to the alien border world Zen. That actually made my jaw drop. That's amazing. Not to mention the goddamn godly holy soundtrack. It's the perfect mix between intense and calming. Aside from the visuals, Black Mesa also improves on combat, weapons, and enemy AI. Some liberties had to be taken when recreating the original Half-Life maps, but who cares, this game is just so good. S tier all the way, go play it right now. Bobble Battle is unironically the funniest video game I have played in a while. The goofiness and creativity of this game is just at another level. You're basically a slime, and using 3 abilities that you select from many others, you try to win against your opponent or opponents by making ability combos. Like using a growth ray on a thruster to make it propel you faster. Overall, this game is such a blast. Good job, Johan. A tier. Now this is an interesting case study because you cannot play this game anymore. Yeah, genuinely, all the servers went down because of financial problems. Before it shut down, I played it with my friend, and it was okay. One problem with this game is that it is awfully empty. Before the server shut down, it felt like I was walking around all alone on an empty map. And also the DLC prices were just plain ridiculous. This game is also filled with many bugs and glitches, and also had a rampant hacker problem that the devs just kept not dealing with.
I'm one shot. He's up top, he might be cheating, he's up top somewhere.
No,
Is
wait.
he? No shot. He's bad, we can kill him, where is he? I can't even see him.
You don't want me to peek him?
Right after, he can too. You know?
I'm getting stand before
Oh, he's in the sky again. He's in the sky, he's in the sky.
So with all things considered, in the state that it's in before it was shut down, I guess it goes in B tier. DST is a wonderful little survival game that you can play with friends, if you have them, you know. Now, I'm not the best at this game. In fact, I'm quite crap, but it is still fun, of course. The sanity bar is a really interesting addition to the game, instead of just giving you like food and water, or you know, just food. I'm looking at you, Minecraft. This game still holds up. A tier. I love this game. The amount of content that is still being uploaded to the workshop is insane. Even if this game is almost 2 decades old, there's still a lot to do. Play around with add-ons, play on multiplayer servers, or just play with friends and make the most random crap.
Speedrun get to space any % world record.
I want on the platform.
Okay. Oh, it's working. It's working. Oh, we can try again. Patience of 3, 2, 1.
1 second. No, stop.
What, you're gonna put a chair? Oh,
Stand on the chair, please.
well. Wait. Good. Oh wait, let me unfreeze this. I'm on the chair.
My chair wasn't ready.
The chair was ready. Oh!
My chair wasn't ready.
Yes, I know. Mi stai dentro al friso?
Stand.
He didn't freeze. He didn't freeze it. Oh. Okay, so we're going to Skype. This is good.
The seats.
I know they were welded together.
Yo, chat, why this game so fun, chat?
Definitely S tier. This game is like a must play. Okay, so this is basically an old version of Gmod that you can still download. I mainly got it to explore around and see how the game was in the past. It's pretty cool to mess around in Garry's Mod 9. I also explored some abandoned servers, which was creepy, but in a strange way interesting. Here's some footage of me wandering around to some dead servers. Pretty good experience. Be here. Grapple is a little game made by YouTuber Bargy. It's short, it's about grapples. It's not extremely good, but C tier. This game is great. Yeah, it was released in 1998 and ooh, bad graphics. But this game is so good. Original concepts, great story, revolutionary programming, and also funny.
Gordon, you lousy motherfucker. Get your dork ass down to the test chamber or else I will shove the sample up your ass.
S tier. originally bought this game 3 years ago, and oh boy, I was in for a treat. The gameplay, the features, the physics, the graphics, keep in mind this game was made in 2004. This game is just perfect in my opinion. I finished Half-Life 2 in 2020 and replayed it this year, as I bought the episodes of Half-Life and Half-Life 1's expansions. Also, the gravity gun is probably the best and most fun weapons to play around with. Then there's the banger-ass soundtrack. The Half-Life series are the only games that can go from atmospheric tracks to straight-up crazy, intense action. Just S tier. I can't say anything else, just S tier. This game came packaged with Half-Life 2 and its episodes, and Half-Life 1's expansions. Most of the servers are dead, but looking past that, battling with Half-Life 2 weapons is surprisingly fun. It's a bit repetitive, but aside from that, there's nothing to say here, really. B tier. So despite the slight hate that this game gets, I think it's actually pretty good. Yeah, it's not as good as episode 2, but we'll get to that later. I thought that the whole tension with the Citadel blowing up and traveling through the destroyed City 17 was very cool. Soundtrack isn't anything special, but it's got some cool tracks like What Kind of Hospital Is This? Overall, A tier.
Alright, here's the 411, folks. Say some gangsta is dissing your fly girl. You just give him one of these.
Yes, another masterpiece by Valve. I think episode 2 was better than episode 1 and has slightly better graphics. The soundtrack for this game also slaps. In fact, it's almost as good as Half-Life 2. Mortal Kombat, Abandoned in Place, Sector Sweep, Last Legs. They were all good tracks. The scout car was also a cool vehicle used to get around. The whole cache radar was pretty creative.
What's that? Something on the radar.
And this game is just very good. S tier. Oh, and my only complaint is that there is no Barney.
About that beer I owed ya.
I got a VR headset, boys. Which means...
Welcome to the HEV Mark IV Protective System. For use...
It is time to play the game to end them all. Le Alyx. Jokes aside, this is probably the best VR game ever made. Alyx is a nice way of revisiting the Half-Life series in which you play as Alyx Vance. I haven't finished the game yet because I got my headset for Christmas, but in a couple of days that I have managed to play it, has been great. I'm really enjoying my time with Alyx so far. Almost everything in the world is interactable with. You can crush cans, smash windows, break beer bottles, duck behind things for enemy for cover. It's just amazing. I can't finish this short review without of course mentioning the gravity gloves, which are goddamn amazing. If you have the money for it, I would recommend you definitely play this game. S tier.
Whoa, Alyx!
Are you seeing that?
The Vortigaunts are taking down the substation!
Yes!
This might work, actually.
Deploy technician teams to blocks 496477. Maintain priority.
This game is just short. I be getting invested in the gameplay and then all of a sudden, oof, fade to black. Yeah, this is just a short tech demo. It's good, and the fisherman is a total Chad. D tier. This is one of the expansions for Half-Life, and it was decent. It took about 3 hours to complete and wasn't anything unique, but Giga Chad Calhoun actually escaped. A thing that I really liked is how this game connects its story with Half-Life. Like when the HECU soldiers kidnap Gordon, you can see him being dragged away through a vent. C tier. This game was better than Blue Shift, but at least for me not better than the original Half-Life. The new content was pretty cool and creative, so I at least give it that. The soundtrack of Opposing Force is also better than Blue Shift. B tier. This right here is a pretty shit microtransaction filled game. I don't even know why I played it. Just straight up F tier. Learn to Fly 3 is a short little flash game about a penguin that wants to go to space. It's pretty easy to beat and kinda short. C tier. I don't know. This is a small survivor game made by YouTuber Danny, which was pretty popular back in 2021. It's a free game and I played it with my friends for a couple of hours. Despite what you might think of this game, it's actually pretty fun. Yeah, it's kind of jank, but I would genuinely give it an A tier.
That was really cool. Wow, 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 that was really cool.
This game is good. Not as good as other games on this list, but you can play it with your friends.
These outposts!
Build cool bases, build vehicles, upgrade your starship, and explore probably trillions of planets generated by the game. Overall, E tier. This game is a total classic. I replayed it this year and yet again. It's one of the most iconic and recognizable puzzle games of all time. Also, the atmosphere in this game is just amazing. While walking through Aperture, you feel isolated and unsettled in a weird way. S tier. This is yet another classic that I replayed through this year. This game is better than Portal 1 in my opinion. It isn't as atmospheric or isolating as Portal 1, but who cares? The story, iconic characters, puzzles are all fine-tuned. Almost everything is perfect. It's still not better than Half-Life 2, but it's up there. S tier. When you clicked on this video, probably didn't expect to see a Portal mod in here, but this one's still pretty good. For now, this game's unique mechanic places it in B tier. Also keep in mind this mod was made by one guy, and it even has a multiplayer feature. This is another Portal mod. but in my opinion it's better than Portal Reloaded. Mostly because it had a bigger team. I won't spoil much, but I'll tell you, if you like Portal 2, it's great to check out both mods and support their creators. A tier. This game is pretty okay. You can play with friends, you can make conveyor belt spaghetti, which is nice, make mines,
Baba Bowie,
kill indigenous life forms,
and blah 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 factory. I say a fair rating, in my opinion, is A tier. This is a small little indie game about funny sinking boats. It has a community workshop that adds content to the game, but after experimenting for like 30 minutes, you've pretty much seen most of what the game has to offer. Again, nice indie game, but pretty boring. C tier. Yeah, what can I say, it's pretty good. The goofy slimes are pretty cute, and this is a pretty good farm game. A tier. I used to play this game quite a lot, but this year I was pretty bored of it. You can get very creative and build very cool things in this game, but I just kind of got bored of it. I understand if you disagree with me on this one. B tier. This game is trash. It's hot garbage. And if you couldn't tell already, it's just a Fall Guys ripoff.
What the heck?
It's also paid to win and includes microtransactions and gambling. And also its main theme is so bad that it has been stuck in my head for the past 15 fucking years! This game is in fact so horrendous that it's actually funny. FT. This is a once-in-a-lifetime game, and you can't convince me otherwise. This year I played through it for the second time, and holy macaroni, it's a goddamn masterpiece. The soundtrack slaps, the atmosphere is goddamn amazing, the creativity, the vehicles, the sheer biomes, the horror, and the beautiful parts of the sea. This game is just amazing. Everything's great, and if you haven't played it already, go play it. It's a must play. I played it for about 50 hours on my second playthrough.
Hey everyone, we are live from my backyard where I am smoking a brisket and some ribs.
And I have built a void base. This is just an amazing game, S tier. This game is below average. No, but really, this game is pretty disappointing. When I first played it, everything felt kinda off. The graphics are pretty nice, I'll give it that, but everything other than them about this game is pretty crap. The soundtrack isn't as good, the vehicles aren't as cool, the map is way more cramped, the deepest point is way higher than Subnautica, and don't even get me started on the creativity. It was one of the biggest points of Subnautica, but this game is creatively bankrupt.
Le fiche au chocolat.
Most of the creatures and biomes are found in the hue slider on Photoshop, and most of the map felt half-assed or unfinished at times. And then there's the story, and guess what? This game also has a voice protagonist, goddammit. Here, what the heck went wrong here? Sven Coop is basically Half-Life but co-op. And even if it sounds kind of boring, and this game is very old, it's very funny. you can still find some active servers out there with people still playing Sven. A tier. In short, game is okay. I kinda like this game, even though it's pretty simple. The game has a workshop and it basically provides maps and stuff. Overall, this little goofy game goes in A tier. So, good job.